This episode is brought to you by Focus Features. On March 27th, Focus Features invites you to be a part of the most explosive movie of this year's Sundance and South by Southwest film festivals. The AI doc, or How I Became an Apocalyptimist, is being called supremely entertaining and the most urgent movie of our time. The AI doc, or How I Became an Apocalyptimist, rated PG-13, only in theaters March 27th.
Here are 3 tech myths to stop believing right now. The first myth: I was on a plane last week and they still say it. Airplane mode is required for takeoff. Guess what? The FAA changed that rule back in 2013. The real reason it's stuck around? Your phone hunting for a cell tower at 30,000 feet creates an annoying buzz in some pilot headsets. It's irritating, but not dangerous. Next myth: closing background apps saves your battery. Nope. Apple confirmed it themselves. Force closing apps and reopening them actually drains more battery than leaving them alone, so put the phone down. And finally, incognito mode makes you invisible online. Not even close. All it does is hide your browsing history from other people on your device. Your internet provider still sees every single site you go to. Did you know that you can train AI to do basic jobs like fold laundry and get paid for it? Yes, it's all in my free newsletter at getkim.com. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. Enjoy! World Backup Day is March 31st. Think of it as your reminder to protect everything on your computer before something unexpected happens. Carbonite is a true backup. It makes a copy of your entire computer, something iCloud and Google Drive can't do. That's why it's best to use both. Google Drive or iCloud for quick access and Carbonite for full, complete protection. Think about your photos, important documents, email files, and years of tax returns. If your computer stops working, gets stolen, or is damaged in a storm or fire, Carbonite lets you restore everything onto a new computer quickly and easily. No starting over. That's why I personally use and rely on Carbonite. Once installed, it does everything. You don't have to remember a thing. That peace of mind is priceless. Right now, Carbonite is offering an exclusive World Backup Day deal for my listeners. Get 75% off Carbonite Safe Basic at carbonite.com/Kim. That's carbonite.com/Kim. Live a better digital life with Carbonite.
Instagram teen accounts have automatic protections for what teens see and who can contact them, plus time management tools. And Instagram will continue adding built-in safety features to help create age-appropriate experiences. Learn more about teen accounts and Instagram's ongoing work to protect teens online at instagram.com/teen accounts.
Let's see. Dina in Orlando, Florida. Welcome aboard. What's going on, Dina?
Hey, Kim. Hi. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Good. I just want you to know right off that I love your show and the way you explain things to us non-techies so that we can understand them. And I appreciate all the helpful information that you give out. So just wanted to say that first of all.
That's sweet. Thank you for that.
Yeah, well, I mean it sincerely. I have a question, and I have a website that's a WordPress site, retail, and I've had it for several years, and started having issues and things happen that have been really frustrating.
Like what?
Well, one example, in June, I looked on some shopping cart pages of my site and saw all of these fake reviews. And they were like 2-star reviews, and almost every one was a type of pharmaceutical drug and then a link to the website for the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, spam links. That's awful.
Yeah, oh, my gosh. But it was there were so many of them, so I contacted my website developer. It took him 2 days to get rid of them. Of course, I had to pay him. But he said there were over 18,000 of these fake reviews.
Oh my gosh. 18,000?
Over 18,000. Oh. I mean, I just went into a few pages, and on one there was 240 right there. I mean, it was just amazing. So my developer did different things to prevent it from happening again. Securing or installing a security system and all of this stuff. So I haven't had fake reviews since then, but what I'm having other issues, And, I asked him, look, I'm really getting frustrated with this. It's time consuming. I'm having to pay, blah, blah, blah. And I asked him what I could do so that this doesn't happen in the future. And he recommended changing from WordPress to Shopify.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. It's good.
Okay.
Okay. Want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Because WordPress is a platform that you can build websites on, for everybody who doesn't know. And the thing about WordPress that is nice is that there's a lot of developer tools. And there are a lot of plugins. And so if you, for example, you wanted to have reviews on your site, you put the plugin. You want to have a contact us form, you put the plugin. You want to have an RSS feed, you use the plugin. So you get my drift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But with that, you need somebody who will do weekly updates. And those weekly updates can take anywhere between 40 minutes and maybe a couple of hours. And then when you do the updates, and it has to be done weekly, if not when another security update, maybe it's a couple of times a week, is that it leaves you vulnerable to somebody in a team sitting there for hours doing 18,000 fake reviews with a link to Viagra or whatever they were doing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you don't want to keep your website updated and you still want to be able to sell stuff, what do you sell online?
Pet supplies, kind of holistic, food, treats, supplements,
Nice. Okay.
chemical-free things. Yeah.
Okay, so, and if you want to keep selling that stuff and you don't want to deal with a developer and you don't want to deal with WordPress updates, just build Shopify and just have them do it. Now, let me tell you something. I've had the same conversation with my sister because we built her website on WordPress. Okay. And I told her, I said, we don't have the staff anymore to keep websites up. So you got to go find somebody, or you got to put it on. In her case, she doesn't sell anything really. It's going to be like on Wix or Squarespace or something like that. So that this way you don't have to deal with all these updates. But when it came time for me to build a website for our supplement company, a company that Ian and I, my son and I are now launching, is that we just put it on Shopify. That's it. I mean, we have a little website, but most of it is all sitting there on Shopify because this way you don't have to screw around with it. You don't have to worry about it.
Is it going to cost her a lot of money to have her web guy do the switch over?
That should probably cost, I don't know, a couple $100.
Oh, so yeah, nothing. Drop in the bucket.
And then for Shopify, I don't know how many pages she has. Okay. But then for Shopify, you're probably looking at, 35 to, depending on all your options, between 35, maybe $100 a month.
Okay.
But again, you're not sitting there keeping this thing updated and updated and updated. Commando.com is on WordPress right now.
Right now?
Yes. I'm going to be switching that sucker pretty damn soon. Oh, my gosh. Dina, thank you so much for your call today. Hey, want to stay in the tech know without wasting your time? Join nearly 1 million folks who get my free newsletter, The Current, where you see the latest in tech in just 5 minutes every single day. You're just going to love it. It has a 5 out of 5 star rating over on Trustpilot. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.